All right, good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 6, 2023. This is our interim board meeting for the school district of Springfield Township. I'm going to keep the welcome short because we have lots of exciting content for today. But I think it's important to note this is an incredible week for the district with graduation ahead of us and so many end of year activities for students and families. So congratulations to all of our graduates and for all the hard work that you put in over the last 4 years and beyond. So congrats. All right, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for a reading of the mission statement, we'll turn it over to Ms. Hubley.
The mission of the school district of Springfield Township is to educate and develop all students as learners and citizens who are high achieving, resilient, and responsible in a changing global community.
Mr. Needleman,
Here.
Mr. DeFranco. Here. Dr. Edlin. Here. Mrs. Green. Here. Mrs. Hubley.
Here.
Mrs. Hughes.
Here.
Mrs. Lipinski.
Here.
Dr. Teratusti.
Here.
Mr. Bedard.
Here. We just have one announcement. The board at its discretion may videotape all or any portion of public board meetings subject to the limitations set forth in policy 006 meetings. Board meetings will be broadcast on Friday afternoon following each board meeting. Now for reports and information, we'll start with the Spartan Spotlight and will be followed by the Thrilling Property Committee report, but we'll start with Dr. Yannicone for our Spartan Spotlight.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bedard. I'm going to turn things over to Kieran Brady, our middle school athletic director, who is representing both the secondary schools tonight for our spring athletics recap. And just double checking. Apologies, I lost my connection. Give me 1 minute. IT team, I'm connecting.
I don't have Mr. Ferraro's memorized.
It's okay. Let's just wait a minute. No, it's okay. Just wait 1 minute. Everything was up and now it's all down.
Yeah, we're all booted. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay, I'm not alone. Everybody's booted.
Oh, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it or not? Yeah, it's okay, right?
For everyone in the room, it looks like we get disconnected from the online, so we're just going to need to potentially reboot the meeting.
That's you three that can see that, but with the rest of us don't.
Oh.
I don't do that normally, like the live meeting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just says.
I just look off yours.
No, it's just unable. I have listened.
I'm just being honest.
Choose wisely. I'm
Fine.
not sure. I'm not sure you want to be.
Yeah,
really?
a lot.
Sorry, folks, just another minute for technical reboot.
Just have that screen come down, you know.
You want us all to restart, Josh?
If,
Oh, well, I just got back on it.
yeah. So if you click the globe at the bottom right of your screen and choose on, at least on the big computers, Spartan Chrome, you should be able to reconnect. I don't know why it kicked everybody off.
Network security, please.
Okay.
Oh,
disconnect
okay.
it. Yep.
Not you. You're not on one of these.
Yeah. Everybody, bye.
No Zoom for you. All right. Yes. Thank you. All righty. Thank you.
Need to start the recording again, Josh?
No, I don't think the meeting dropped. I mean, I'll check it before I come.
It is recording and we do have attendees.
Yeah, no, we're. You get to.
Great. So for everyone online, we apologize for a brief break there. We had a technical challenge in the room that disconnected our computers from the internet. Our crack IT team was here and solved the problem, so we are ready to get going again. Apologize for the delay. I will again turn it over to Dr. Yenicone, who is pulling up the presentation for the Spartan Spotlight.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Bedard. And once again, I'm going to reintroduce Kieran Brady, our middle school athletic director, who will provide our spring athletics recap this evening's Spartan Spotlight.
Hi, everyone. We had a very exciting spring. I'm going to outline some really successes of the high school. The overall participation at the high school, they had 301 student athletes, which is really, really impressive. I don't know. I think our numbers here at the middle school is around 250 or something like that for overall participation of the year. And you can that just shows how great our students are at participating in their extracurricular activities and especially in athletics. We had some standout performances. Boys tennis doubles, the Suburban 1 League Freedom and District 1 champs, they were state runners up. Julia McBride qualified for states in pole vault. Girls lacrosse Suburban 1 League American Conference tri-champions. Libby Klein Suburban 1 League Freedom High Jump Champion and Unified Track and Field placed third at regionals. And we had a very special thanks to Mr. Thorne and the grounds crew for having our campus look so great and really helping out. I'm going to bounce off of Mr. Ferraro's thanks here because it was huge this year. We were really lucky because there was not a lot of rain for us, but that I know provides some struggles to Mr. Thorne and the department to keep our grass green. But it was a great spring and we looked great all spring long. Fantastic. Fiona Rizzo in our juniors reached 100 career goals in lacrosse, and Tess Talbot had 500 career saves in girls lacrosse. Those are huge milestones, and I'm so thrilled for those young ladies. Our tennis doubles, Julian Casabon and Owen Anton, they were just killing it this year. They had the PIAA state runners up. They were the League Freedom Division doubles champions, and they just had a really, really successful spring. So we are super proud of them. We had our track and field attend our unified track and field and our varsity track and field attend Penn relays. And a lot of our teams gave back this year. So they gave back to the community in different ways. And the baseball had start their season in Fort Pierce, Florida. Huge shout out to these 8 seniors who signed their letters of intent for next year for college. As someone who went through that process, they are committing to not only college, but committing to a whole boatload of extra work. But it is amazing what they're going to take on, and I know they will be successful in their college years. Signing ceremony. And Positive Coaching Alliance update. July 2018, we had a Positive Coaching Alliance. The main philosophy is better athletes, better people. Their mission is to change the culture of youth sports so that every child, regardless of social, economic circumstances, has access to positive youth sports. Since 2018, the high school has hosted 12 live workshops, 6 professional developments, 5 leadership workshops for student athletes, and 1 workshop for parents. So what's changing? We have increased our partnership to include 9 live workshops every year, 2 professional development workshops for coaches. All freshmen, sophomore, and senior student athletes will be receiving training independently, 1 workshop per grade level. 2 specific leadership workshop for Spartan Athletic Advisory Board. So our student athletes that have been identified as leaders via their coaches, and 1 workshop for parents and guardians. And that summarizes the high school update. So thank you, Dr. Rittenhouse, Dr. Yannicone, and the Board of School Directors for your support of our athletics program. And thank you, Joe, for thanking me. So our spring sports recap, we had a huge opening, grand opening of our athletic fields. They look beautiful. They were fantastic. I know our softball and lacrosse teams really, really enjoyed them. We were able to safely get them from school to there. Thank you, Mr. Chinta, for making that possible for us. There was definitely some coordination. They absolutely love the new fields. We had our choir come out, our jazz band, our who else performed? I think that's it. And then we had Jude Slowick, who is the president of our student council, cut the ribbon. And it was a fun time had by all. And student council also provided Humpty Dumplings and Kona Ice for the students, which was a huge success. This spring, we also started our middle school unified sports program. We had about 16 students rostered to our middle school team. We just started getting it off the ground. We're excited next year with the intent of hosting some intramural scrimmages maybe with other teams. We're not there yet. We're still how to introduce ourselves to the sport of bocce and how we were going to make that work here at the middle school. But it was a lot of fun. And thank you to Ms. Doherty and Ms. Sheehan for being willing to take on that responsibility and starting that program. And a big announcement that Dr. Yannicone does not know is that Springfield Township, the MCAA League, voted Springfield as our overall sportsmanship award, meaning we won the most votes for the 2022-2023 season. Each school votes on who they believe their coaches, students, and parents were the best embodiment of sportsmanship. So over through the league, we had the most votes. So we are back-to-back sportsmanship overall champions. So I hope to continue that legacy here. It's a good start for me because I've been able to receive both of those awards. So I just, I don't think it's just me. I'm going to put it all on our coaches and our students, but I'm hoping to continue that legacy. And the last thing I would like to do is honor some of our middle school student athletes. I have 2 here today. Will you guys come up? Come on. Right here. It's perfect. I have our winter and spring student athletes of the season. They were nominated by our coaches. I'm going to read some nice things that they had to say. I'm going to start with Nora Manchester, who is not here. She was nominated by Miss Ify. Nora is a tenacious athlete at every game. Every practice, Nora gives it her all and improved greatly throughout the course of the season. Nora's competitive nature combined with her athletic talent made it very difficult for other teams to guard her. Nora spent more time on the court than any other player because we relied on her to lead the team. She was always able to set up plays, adjust to new defenses, grab a loose ball. Nora was a great basketball player, very coachable, and an excellent role model for her peers. So yay, Nora. Our other winner athlete of the season is Jeffrey Benoit, who exemplifies the term student athlete at Springfield Township. This past wrestling season, he serves the team captain and a model for his teammates. Along with great leadership and getting it done in the classroom, Jeff found his own individual success on the mat, earning the top 3 finishes at the Spartan Invitational and MCAA League tournament while sporting a 3.7 GPA. He is very deserving of this award, and that's from his coach, Mr. Hammond. So I have a certificate for you, and we're going to practice because you're going to have to do this at promotion. You're ready. Jeff has also been going to fitness club and crushing it in the weight room, supposedly. That's what I've heard. Didn't you PR? What was your PR?
365 deadlift.
365 for deadlift. So it was very, very, very impressive. Spring athletes of the season, Julia Gichto. It was one of our girls lacrosse players. She is a talented athlete and demonstrates dedication and passion for lacrosse. Her teammates voted her unanimously to become captain of the 8th grade team this season. She is a player her teammates and coaches can count on. When playing, her natural athletic ability shines through. She is a player her teammates can trust to catch the pass, make the play, and score the goal. In the huddle, Julia always had a motivating word to get her teammates pumped for the game or advice to keep her team strong and together on the field. At practice, she can also be found working with inexperienced players, taking time to work on their skills and share new ones with them. Julia is also committed to her own growth. That's why we nominated Julia for the Springfield Township's Athlete of the Season. Congratulations. Our last winner is Gus May for baseball. Gus is a gamer who wants the ball in his hands whenever a big opportunity presents itself. He's also respectful to his teammates and coaches. He is trustworthy and can be counted on in any circumstance. Gus leads by example, working hard every day at games and practices. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations.
Well, I want to say thank you very much to Mrs. Brady, as well as congratulate our students on an excellent winter and spring season. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you for everything you've done to really raise the standard of interscholastic athletics and also being great students. Mrs. Brady has shared with me that you're also both great students. So thank you very much for being here tonight. Congratulations. And I'm sure Mr. Ferraro in the high school will be very happy to greet you next year if you're joining us at the high school. Thank you. All right, I'll turn things back over. I believe we have a property committee report.
We do. Before that, just again, congratulations, Julia and Jeff, for representing the best of scholar athleticism. Congratulations, and congrats on a great year. All right, with that, we'll turn it over to the property committee, and Mr. DeFranco is going to give us an update.
It's not going to be as exciting, but thank you for your time. So property committee met on Thursday, June 1st, 2023, 8 a.m. via Zoom. In attendance, Dr. Etlin, myself, Mr. Needleman, and for the administration, we had Dr. Yannicone, Ms. Green, Mr. Thorne, and Mr. Bray. We reviewed the district-wide service vendor RFP results. All of the vendors who participated in the process have been thoroughly vetted, and the administration made the following recommendations to the property committee. Security, 2 companies responded to the RFP. Cardinal Point Security Group was selected and is on the agenda for tonight's meeting. Custodial, 3 companies responded to the RFP. Healthcare Services Group was selected and is on the agenda for tonight's meeting. Under food services, 5 companies participated in the RFP. Cartwell's was selected and is on the agenda for tonight's meeting. We also reviewed a number of district-wide sustainability efforts. Some existing programs include single stream recycling, water-saving plumbing fixtures, HVAC system preventative maintenance and monitoring, participation in PECO's rebates program when upgrading certain electrical equipment, appliances, and light bulbs. Programs under consideration for sustainable growth and grant opportunities in the future might include investigating sustainable cafeteria serveware and utensils, investigating the installation of EV charging stations at the schools, investigating the conversion of existing buses to electric power, investigating solar panel installations. We also received an update on district goal number 2 for the middle school and the transportation facility. The administration provided an update on the middle school renovation addition project, including an overview of the core vision and the timeline for next steps. Interviews for architectural and construction management services will begin this coming fall. The existing transportation center will be maintained as the search for viable option for new facilities continues. We also reviewed the needs assessment for a future transportation center. Some of the site criteria for a transportation site location includes 6 to 8 acres at a single location that can accommodate 60 buses with appropriate maneuverability and staff parking. The location should be within the township, zoned industrial, and away from residential areas. A closed property that can be gated, with appropriate road access, and the potential for future readiness with regard to alternative fuel sources. The building criteria includes large or office space, large meeting/training room, 3 to 4 maintenance bays, storage space, and a wash bay. We reviewed a collection of 7 potential properties. None of these properties properly meet the search criteria, and none of them are currently on the market. We are not evaluating properties outside of the district due to the lack of viable properties on the township border, possible legal and residential challenges. Additionally, increased travel time and distance increases overall expenses. We went on to review a recap of the benefits and drawbacks of alternative fuels originally discussed at our June 21st, 2022 meeting. We also reviewed some timelines for existing EV bus grants. In summary, the district would like to prioritize funding of the middle school renovation project with a completion target of August 2027. We'd like to plan for short-term capital improvements to the existing transportation center, continue to monitor funding opportunities for alternative fuel vehicles, continue to monitor the market for viable transportation center locations, and continue to implement the current bus replacement schedule. There were no public comments, and the future meetings are to be determined. Any questions? Let me know.
Great update. Any comments or questions? Okay. Excellent. Thank you. All right, we're going to head right back to Dr. Yannicone for the superintendent report.
Thank you very much. As you know, we have a very lengthy agenda tonight, so I just wanted to give you some summaries of the 4 areas for your information. Under human resources, in addition to our regular personnel agenda, we have 2 motions for contracted services and rates for next year. These are companies that we have historically worked with, but we are renewing with new rates for next year. In addition to that, you'll see the new athletic trainer contract. This is a first for the district, at least in recent memory. As you are aware, over the last few years, we have struggled with contracted services and filling athletic trainer positions at both the middle school and the high school. This allows us to hire our own staff person to be our athletic trainer. We're very excited about the gentleman who we've hired and are already seeing benefits of having that kind of consistency on our fields late this spring. Under academic affairs, we have several confidential agreements. In addition, we have 2 foreign exchange students, both equestrians, who've requested placement next year at the high school. We're excited for that. We've provided you a list of all of the dates for overnight field trips for athletics for next year, assuming participation in playoff rounds all the way through this 3 seasons. We do this traditionally each June to be prepped for the following year for overnight trips. We also have several instructional technology contracts. These are all renewals. So Renaissance, which includes all of our standardized testing, Star 360, as well as Accelerated Reader for your review. We also have Linkit, which is our data warehouse that we've had for several years, and Newsella, one of our news resources that we have used for a number of years. All of these, again, are renewals to existing contracts. Under finance, as you know, tonight is the vote on our final budget for next year. This includes a 3% increase over this year's budget, which places us solidly in the center of the county relative to tax increases and effort. In addition, we have homestead exclusion and tax rates and schedules, which is an annual board motion for next year's timelines for payment of taxes by members of the community. In addition, we have insurance updates. That's also a renewal on an annual basis. And then we have summer office management. This is the board allowing Ms. Green and her team to pay bills and do transfers over the summer between now and our next board meeting. In addition to that, we have Chartwell's on the agenda. We're very happy to recommend Chartwell's to you for food services. We've certainly been very happy with NutriServe. We have a very strict bid process, and we're happy to welcome Chartwell's as we enter a new phase in food service here in the district. And then breakfast and lunch prices for next year is an annual motion to notify the community as to what will the cost be for breakfast and lunch prices. In addition, under property, we do have a unique motion that I want to draw your attention to. At our last board meeting on May 15th, we recommended a particular company, SL Technology, for our Erdenheim security cameras. After that evening, we recognized that our calculations were incorrect and that the low bid was actually CM3. So you're going to see we had not executed that contract and agreement, and so there's no challenge for the board other than to rescind the motion from the previous month and then adopt the new motion with CM3. And then in addition to that, you have the other two agreements that Mr. DeFranco mentioned. One is for security services with Cardinal Point. Cardinal Point has been working with us already at the middle school since earlier this winter. And they have, in the last few weeks, helped us with staffing challenges from our current company and been outstanding at the high school as well. So very happy to bring Cardinal Point on. And then custodial services. Once again, this was a bid process that resulted in a new company, Healthcare Services Group, joining us starting July 1. So we have a lot of motions. This is a longer agenda than you're typically used to. So I wanted to summarize for you what you'll see. In addition to that, as Mr. Bedard mentioned, this is a really exciting time of the year for us. We had our 5th grade celebration on Friday, and that was also Dr. McLaurin's farewell. It was a very nice ceremony, and the students did a terrific job of recognizing him in his last event. We also today had senior awards. That was a nice ceremony run by Dr. Rittenhouse and his team. Tomorrow night we have graduation, and the weather looks good. So we hope to be outside for graduation. Yes, knock on everything you can find. But it really does look good. And then Thursday morning, we have 8th grade promotion. So I want to thank our tech department, our facilities department, our security team, everybody who works really hard at this time of the year to make sure that these events go off well for the community. And then I want to just remind the community that next Wednesday, June 14th, is our last day for students. And next Thursday is our last day for teachers. And next week, Monday begins summer hours for our 12-month staff. So they'll be working longer days, Monday to Thursday, in order to have 3-day weekends over the summer. That doesn't include our maintenance staff and our grounds crew. They know that they're working rain or shine all the time to make sure that our very ambitious summer project schedule gets completed on time before August 21st, when we welcome our new teachers to the district. And that concludes my report for tonight. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for the background and context on the motions. Any comments or questions for Dr. Yannicka?
I only had one question, but I was going to wait actually until the motion, but it was around the prices for our lunches and breakfast and lunch, and what the difference is between current prices and next year's prices.
Thank you very much for the question. I'm going to ask Ms. Green to answer that.
Sorry about that. There was no change.
Okay.
All right, excellent. Thank you. We will now turn it over to Mr. Needleman, and we're going to do public comment on agenda items.
Thank you, Mr. Bedard. You mind stretching. I don't have anyone signed up to speak on an agenda item in person. I'm checking out to see if anyone wishes to speak online. While we're looking, I do want to remind everyone of our policy, which is that if you do want to speak on an agenda item, please make sure it's on an agenda item. Let us know where you live in the township, and we do have a 3-minute time limit. All of that said, I don't see any hands raised online either. Perhaps you want to give it another few seconds, Mr. Bedard, and then we'll close it down for agenda item comments.
Okay, acknowledging no hands raised. We will jump into the business of the day. And we're not going to be clustering any of these motions. They're all pretty important ones. So we're going to go through painstakingly, enjoyably, but we will group our voting. So just to prepare everyone. Okay, first up, under personnel. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the following personnel as presented in the attachment: administrative personnel, athletic trainer, certified personnel, support personnel, temporary personnel, 2023 extended school year program personnel, extra pay for extra responsibilities, 2023 to 2024, and conference workshop attendance per the attachment personnel. Is there a motion? And a second?
Second.
All right, any comments or questions on the personnel? Right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Personnel will pass. Our next topic under Human Resources is Nyman Associates, Inc. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the addendum to the contract with Nyman Associates, Inc. to update service fees effective August 15th, 2023, with details in the attachment. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Great. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nyman will pass. We'll move to topic 3, Humanis Corporation. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the addendum to the contract with Humanis Corporation for Exhibit A, which is 2023-2024 school year referral rates effective July 1st, 2023. Is there a motion? And a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Great. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Humanis will pass. Topic 4 under HR is athletic trainer terms and conditions. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the terms and conditions of employment for athletic trainer personnel effective July 1st, 2023 through June 30th, 2026. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second? Any comments or questions?
Yes, I just have one question. Is this for one person, a particular person, or multiple people that we hire across the year?
This is for one person who
Okay.
we are recommending for hire. And I should mention, thanks to Emily Kerr, who's done a lot of work to draft this contract, work with our solicitor to make sure it's consistent with other area contracts for internal hires. And it is one person, but that one person has the ability to supervise interns,
Okay.
which is going to be very helpful to us because the middle school contract will be challenging to fill,
Okay.
given that it's part-time.
All right. Is that person on the personnel agenda? Because they're not named in the
Yes.
contract.
They were.
Yes,
Okay.
on the agenda.
All right.
Excellent questions. Any other questions or comments on the athletic trainer terms and conditions? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Terms and conditions will pass. We'll move to academic affairs. First subject, Fairwold Academy. Recommended action. The Board of School Directors approves the tuition agreement number 1103-823F3 with Fairwold Academy for student 2023-0606-01 for the 2023 ESY program for a total cost of $6,270. Is there a motion? And a second? Any comments or questions? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Fairwold tuition will pass. Excuse me. Item number 2, student settlement agreement. Recommended action. The Board of School Directors approves the confidential settlement and release agreement with student 2023-0606-01. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions on the student settlement agreement? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The agreement will pass. On to topic 3, our foreign exchange students. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves a foreign exchange student from Spain and a foreign exchange student from France for the 2023-2024 school year with details in the attachment. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We welcome our foreign exchange students to the district. Topic number 4, overnight athletic field trips for tournaments and playoffs. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the 2023-2024 athletic overnight field trips as per the attached duly named file athletic overnight field trips. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Field trips are good. Item number 5, Newsela. Recommended action is the Board of School Directors approves the renewal agreement with Newsela, which is a news story-based platform that aims to help students improve their literacy skills with real-world content in English language arts, science, and social studies. This is for grades 3 through 12 in the 2023-2024 school year. It comes at a cost of $26,146. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? I just wanted to confirm one, which is, I know this was reviewed in academic committee. And the efficacy of the program, the news-based, like we feel like we're getting great value out of that.
Yes, absolutely.
Simple as that. Answer is yes. Very good. All right, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that will pass. Our next subject is Renaissance. The recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the renewal agreement with Renaissance, which is an integrated platform for student assessment, learning, and growth, which includes Start 360, Freckle, and Accelerated Reader. This is for district-wide use in the 2023-2024 school year at a cost of $51,302.90. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second? Any comments or questions on the Renaissance contract? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Renaissance will pass. Item 7, link it. The recommended action is the Board of School Directors approves the renewal agreement with Linkit, which is an assessment, management, and data analytics platform. This will be for district-wide use in the 2023-2024 school year at a cost of $35,659. Is there a motion? And a second? Thank you. Any, no, I already, yeah, any questions or comments? Great. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, we're good to reinstate Lincoln. All right, moving into our finance section. The moment we've all been waiting for, the final vote on our 2023-2024 final budget. And I hope this goes well because we just approved some contracts that are embedded in the budget. The recommended action is the Board of School Directors approves the budget resolution for the 2023-2024 school year with an expenditure budget in the amount of $69,635,218, requiring a tax rate of 37.4093 mils, representing an increase of 1.0896 mils, or a specific 3% over the current tax rate. Is there a motion? And a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? I just want to again thank the administration for the work to come in under the guidance that was provided by the board, under what was allowable in the state index this year, while still delivering on the objectives that we've set for the district. So thank you very much for the hard work on that. So with that, we'll turn to the vote. All those in favor of the 2023-2024 final budget say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations on the budget. Excuse me. Our next subject, 2023-2024 homestead and farmstead exclusions. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the 2023-2024 homestead and farmstead exclusion resolution as required by Special Session Act 1 of 2006 for eligible taxpayers to receive taxpayer relief funds. Is there a motion? And a second? Any comments or questions? I just want to comment, you're hiding very difficult words to say in these descriptions. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the homestead farmstead exclusion will pass. Subject 3 under finance is our 2023-2024 real estate tax collection dates. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the following real estate tax collection dates for 2023 and 2024. A discount period. And that will be July 1st, 2023 through August 31st, 2023. A face period. And that is September 1st, 2023 through October 31st, 2023. And a penalty period. And that would be November 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023. Is there a motion? Motion. And a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? If I could ask just for clarification for those who don't religiously attend the finance meetings, just a layman's definition of discount, face, and penalty periods.
Sure. So the discount is, if you pay it in that time frame, you get a 2% discount off of your tax bill. The face period is what your normal taxes would be calculated at. And then if you don't pay in discount or face, you get a 10% penalty. You have to pay by December 31st, otherwise you will be liened with the county.
Very good. Thank you for the explanation. And as an editorial note, I would encourage people to avoid the penalty period and pay within the face period or the discount period to take advantage. All right, we'll open it up to vote. All those in favor of these tax collection dates, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The dates will pass. Next subject is the 2023-2024 real estate installment payment plan resolution. Recommended action. The Board of School Directors approves the 2023-2024 real estate tax installment plan resolution for the installment payment dates of August 1st, 2023, September 30th, 2023, and November 30th, 2023. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Thank you. In a second. Second. Any comments or questions on this item? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That will pass. Item number 5, 2023-2024 school district insurance. Board of School Directors approves the 2023-2024 school district insurance renewals with CM Regent, American International Group, Inc., or AIG, Munich Re Group, otherwise known as Hartford, and Ace American, known as Chubb, as attached. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second? Any comments or questions on our insurance renewals? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We will renew insurance, a smart choice. Next, on our payment of bills. The Board of School Directors authorizes the business administrator to release payment of bills as they become due and payable over the summer months of 2023. Is there a motion? Double motion. Is there a second?
Second.
With all the talk of raising debt limits, everyone wants to make sure the bills are paid. Any comments or questions on our ability to pay bills over the summer? Great. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, we will pass the payment of bills. Next, execution of budget transfers. The Board of School Directors authorizes the business administrator to release budget transfers as needed over the summer months of 2023. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second?
Second.
Comments or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Business transfers are authorized. Subject number 8, Chartwells. The Board of School Directors approves the food service management contract with Chartwells at a flat fee of $58,000 for the 2023-2024 school year, with the option to annually renew for 4 years, and authorizes the business administrator to electronically sign the required PDE documents. Is there a motion? Thank you. In a second.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, we'll move forward with Chartwell. Next, number 9, our 2023-2024 breakfast and lunch prices. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the attached breakfast and lunch prices for the 2023-2024 school year. Elementary breakfast, $1.50. Elementary lunch, $2.75. Secondary breakfast, $1.50. Secondary lunch, $3. Adult breakfast, $2.25. Adult lunch, $4.25. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second? Any comments or questions? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Our lunch prices are set. All right, there are no items this week under policy, and we'll move to property where we do have a couple of motions. First, SL Technology. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors rescinds the motion from May 15th, 2023, approving SL Technology LLC to replace security cameras at Erdenheim Elementary in the amount of $53,229 under CoStar's contract number 008436. Is there a motion?
Motion.
And a second? Second. Any comments or questions? All those in favor of rescinding this motion from prior meetings, say aye.
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 Any opposed? That will pass. Our next, item 2, CM3 Building Solutions. The Board of School Directors approves CM3 Building Solutions to replace the security cameras at Erdenheim Elementary in the amount of $49,720.54 under CoStar's contract number 040042. Is there a motion? And a second? Any comments or questions? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? CM3 Building Solutions contract will pass. Item number 3 under property is the Cardinal Point Security Group. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the agreement with Cardinal Point Security Group to provide security services for the district effective July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024, pending final solicitor review and approval. Is there a motion? Motion. And a second?
Second.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we will move forward with Cardinal Point Security Group. Subject number 4, Healthcare Services Group. Recommended action, the Board of School Directors approves the agreement with Healthcare Services Group to provide custodial services for the district effective July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2026, pending final solicitor review and approval. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Thank you. In a second. Any comments or questions? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Our Healthcare Services Group contract will move forward. And that leads us into public comment on non-agenda items, and I will again turn it over to Mr. Needleman.
For comment on non-agenda items, again, I don't have anyone signed up in person to speak on a non-agenda item. I don't see any hands raised online either at this time. If anyone is joining us online and wishes to speak on a non-agenda item, please raise your hand now at this time too. I'll just remind everyone that we do have a 3-minute time limit. And if you do wish to speak, please let us know where you live in the township. And keep in mind that we have a 3-minute time limit. All of that said, I don't see any hands raised. online.
I agree. I see no hands online. We'll go ahead and move into our announcements. We have future meeting dates ahead of us. We have June 6th, isn't it now? Yes. That is,
Future's now.
It's just, that is just organizing information. Okay. Our future board meetings are not tonight. We're going to conclude this meeting very soon.
Mhm.
Our future meetings are, we have a regular board meeting coming up on Tuesday, June 20th, 2023. That is continue to be hybrid. We have an interim board meeting on Tuesday, August 8th, 2023. This is also hybrid, but this will be a tentative meeting pending the need for that meeting. And finally, a regular board meeting coming up on Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. Again, that's our regular board meeting, also hybrid. For those wanting to attend in person, and we welcome you, all meetings are held here in the Audion located in the middle school next to the cafeteria. Future committee meeting dates. We have a policy committee meeting coming up on Monday, June 12th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. That is a virtual meeting only. Details can be found on the district website. And with that, we will make a closing statement. I'll open it up to any board members, maybe any of the board members of graduating seniors. If anyone wants to make any comments, close the meeting. I'd certainly turn the microphone over to you.
I agree with that.
Seeing or hearing no comments, I want to congratulate the parents of the seniors.
Yes, I was just gonna say, I wanted to congratulate the parents of the seniors, particularly the members that are on our board, and thank the administration and our superintendent for an excellent year. It was great to be back in school for a full year and be on a regular schedule and get moving and move forward. Thank you.
I do want to say something in regards to, this is my last child in Springfield. And the older two went through Springfield and now the youngest. And this has been a wonderful experience here at Springfield. And I've enjoyed being a parent here and serving here, and have the opportunities for my children to participate in a variety of activities, you know, some in the arts, academics, some in athletics. So whatever interests that they had, Springfield was able to really help develop them. And I appreciate that as a parent. I appreciate being in this school district. I really do love Springfield. And I can't wait to see all the new things that are even happening moving forward. But I just want to stop and say, and thank you, Dr. Yannicka. We really appreciate having parents here in this district, and to your staff also.
Thank you.
Dr. Yancone, do you have any comments?
I'll just say to the board, I appreciate your support. I know the entire staff appreciates your support. We do have one more meeting on June 20th. And at that meeting, I hope you'll enjoy meeting our retirees who will be recognized at our last meeting of the school year. So that'll be a nice thing to do on the 20th. Thanks very much.
Yeah, it's been a great year. We haven't had a meeting where we haven't heard of student achievement or evidence of how deeply our staff cares. And we've had great discussion with the administration in all of our committee meetings. So thank you to the administration, staff, and congrats to all the students for a great school year. With that, we'll adjourn for the evening. Thanks everyone for coming.
There's going to be an executive session following this meeting to address a personnel issue requiring the consultation with your legal counsel.
Thank you. Words from the solicitor, and I will repeat, we will have an executive session after this for personnel issue. Thank you. All right, take care, everyone.
Thank you.